Yeah, all I wanna do is get that bag right. Pull up on your shawty with that act right. I ain't had no money in the past life. Now I'm ballin' shawty, you know that's right. She want money, yeah. She won't ride around with me cause I'm the GOAT. See my money, yeah. 100,000 in the pocket of my coat. She want dance, yeah, yeah. She want dance, yeah. I'm the man, yeah. I'm the man, yeah, yeah. I need all the bands, I'm poppin' tags, yeah, yeah. Poppin' Molly and she poppin' signs, yeah. She know I don't wipe her. I already got her in my pocket, yeah, yeah. All these regular shorty think about it, yeah, yeah. All of that little shorty, you about it, yeah. All I wanna do is get that, yeah, yeah. Throw a couple 50s, make it, wah, wah, wah. All I wanna do is throw that, yeah, yeah. Watch you do that dance like, wah, wah, wah. Shorty made me a believer, just made it hard for me to leave her. But lil' shorty know that I don't need her. But lil' shorty, yeah, she's a keeper, yeah. All I wanna do is get that bag right. Pull up on your shorty with that act right. I ain't had no money in the past life. Now I'm ballin' shorty, you know that's right. She want money, yeah. She won't ride around with me cause I'm the GOAT. See my money, yeah. 100,000 in the pocket of my coat. Blowing racks, got me blowing racks. Wah, wah. Been over, got her showing back. Wah, wah. She won't fuck up, she don't get attached. Yeah, she put that ass up, I gave it a slap. Yeah, yeah. Damn lil' shorty bad, damn lil' shorty bougie. Put her in the bag, I just had to do it. Watch them diamonds flash, we gon' make a movie. Put her on my tab, shorty worth it, worth it. All I wanna do is get that, yeah, yeah. Throw a couple 50s, make it, wah, wah, wah. All I wanna do is throw that, yeah, yeah. Watch you do that dance like, wah, wah, wah. Shorty made me a believer, just made it hard for me to leave her. But lil' shorty know that I don't need her. But lil' shorty, yeah, she's a keeper. All I wanna do is get that bag right. Pull up on your shorty with that act right. I ain't had no money in the past life. Now I'm ballin' shorty, you know that's right. She want money, yeah. She won't ride around with me cause I'm the GOAT. See my money, yeah. 100,000 in the pocket of my coat.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Spirit, and we just created a sacred space. Woo woo! How you guys doing? I'm super excited because I was really happy about this idea and this concept of sacred space, and what does that mean to me, and how can you create it in your life, in your home, in your mind, all over the place, so that your life turns into something that feels good for you. All right, y'all, so before we get started into why I put every single thing into this room, I want us to have a mantra of the day. My mantra today is going to be, I will declutter my life and make space for what I love. Let's take a deep breath. I will declutter my life and make space for what I love. Let's talk about a sacred space and why that's so necessary for our own sanity, our own peace of mind. Okay, y'all? So to me, a sacred space is a place that brings you peace. It's a place that makes you feel loved. It's a place that you just love. Every time you lay your eyes on it, you just love it, and it makes you feel good inside, all right? So this sacred space that we created here is a small corner that you could use in your house But your sacred space could also be a windowsill. It could also be a space in the closet. It can be your entire room. Alrighty, you guys, so a sacred space is just filling up the place with things that you love, that makes you feel special and feel good about who you are and what you are. So for me, I took this concept of sacred space, or like an altar, a place where I can have peace and relax. And by making a physical space, you can spread that out into your life. Let's get into why I put these things into my little room right now, and how these things mean something to me. And maybe you have something in your life that comes to mind when you watch this video, that you can start building your own sacred space at your crib. Boom, ba-doom. I brought a candle into my sacred space. My best friend Ken loves candles, and she told me about them, and I've fallen in love with them. Fire to me sometimes feels like the presence of God. It feels like a presence, like I'm not alone. You know, fire's cool. It has its own life. And so the instant that I see some candles, I just feel more relaxed, more at peace, just calm. Next, I have an incense wand. So if you didn't know this about me, I adore smells. And incense have their own little special smell that can just give a room a vibe, makes it feel kind of chill. This is a white sage incense. It smells so good to me. So I only buy incense that I think smell really good, because I'm gonna wanna be in that space afterwards. And I love watching smoke. So smoke for me is very calming. It's another kind of presence. So I have the elements going on in my room. I have air, smoke, I have fire here in my candle. I'm just gonna go ahead and put my candle inside of my baby Myra. I brought my plant. This is the earth. I brought my plant into this sacred space because plants are living things. They are fantastic for energy, in my opinion. Plants can absorb energy. They help clean and refresh the air that you're breathing. So, you know, we breathe out the carbon dioxide. Plants take that in and give out oxygen. So to have a plant in your space just gives it some life. You know, I take care of this plant. I watch this plant grow. I care for it very much. So it's very special to me. And I, of course, want to have something special inside of my sacred space. So next, I want to talk to you guys about the art that I put up in my sacred space. So there's a few things that I love that art kind of embodies in totality. I love human talent. People are so creative, and to be able to draw and paint and do things is so amazing to me. So when someone creates a piece of work that makes me feel something, I have to have it. So I collect art when I am out of town, or when people invite me to a little event. I love to just buy from local artists who are trying to make a living doing what their heart calls them to do. So one, it's the support factor, but two, it's beauty. I love this picture here. I love things that can be a little dark, a little sensual, abstract. I got this from Solaris Sapiente at an event that I was invited to, and I adore this. I had to take it home with me. The blue picture, which you can't see, is with the eye and the flower, is also from the same artist. She had them displayed together, and I was like, I can't part them. So I'm gonna take them both. I love these pieces of art. It makes me feel good every time that I see them, and that's why I bought them. I also got this little thing from a music show that I was invited to, and there was a girl from Ecuador or Colombia, and she had hand-painted pictures. And again, it's like a flower, which I love, but it's kind of dark. There's a cigarette, and then there's just lips. It's sexy. So both of these are sexy, beautiful, bright. Those are things that I love in my sacred space. So I put them here. And maybe you like minimalistic art. Maybe you like a white wall with just like one bold line or something. I don't know what you like, but start to think, what kind of beauty or vibe and aesthetic would you want in your sacred space that's gonna make you feel good? And when you're out and about, pick it up and take it home and just find a place to put it. After that, I put my parents up. So I think that your sacred space should incorporate people that you love. And I love my parents very much. I love you guys if you're watching this video. They mean so much to me. So to have a picture of them looking damn good in my sacred space just makes it feel more like home. It's a little touch. I live very far away from home. So to see those smiling faces, It brightens my day every single time. And speaking of people that I love, I know you guys saw this chair when I first brought it in. A little messed up, a little busted, but it was a chair that my best friend wanted. There was a blowout clearance sale in a furniture store by the house, and they had free chairs. So she was like, get it, I'm gonna reupholster it, I'm gonna do something to it. I was like, girl, when? But that's okay, because it means something to have something from my best friend in my sacred space. And then I could put something that I love on top of the chair. So I have her chair and then my tapestry. Tigers are my spirit animal. I love tigers with all my heart. I have loved them since a very young girl. Used to want to like have a tiger reservation, all kinds of things. So I bought this tapestry because it was beautiful. It spoke to me. I wanted to have a tiger in my home. And so to now combine it with a chair from my best friend just gets my heart going. You see, I'm loving everything that's in this room. Next is the lighter that I brought. I actually just went to Paris. I was thinking about making a vlog about it. Let me know if you want one. I just went to Paris with my mom, and I collect lighters in any cities that I go to, or if I go to the same city multiple times, I'm gonna get a different lighter each time. So this is a lighter from Paris. Oui, oui, je m'appelle Spirit. And I have my crystal. We have not talked about crystals yet, you guys, but I swear it's coming in some way, shape, or form. Crystals are what I think are God's gems to the earth, and they just have their own special power and special energy. Some crystals can absorb negative energies, while others can omit positive energies or make you feel grounded and safe and protected. This is a smoky topaz, and it does just that. It is a grounding stone, but it's light and slight in the energy. When you start feeling different things from stones, you'll be able to tell the differences, the subtleties between them. But this is a smoky topaz that not only grounds, but it's still very uplifting. It has a light vibration to it. So just feels good to have this in here. My crystals, my candle, and of course, my books. So I always believe in making a sacred space a place where you can relax and chill out. And these books help me to do just that. This is my journal. We ain't going enough. But this journal is a place where I go to when I'm feeling emotionally high or emotionally low. And it just helps me to relieve myself and my tension. So, and it was a gift from one of my coworkers. So thank you, T, for my journal. I love it. It says, be bold, be charming, be sharp, be generous, be silly, be amazing. And I'm all of that, honey. I bees that. Thank you. And of course, a book. You can always just sit back, relax, and unwind with a book. I just finished this book a couple weeks ago, Fame, Fortune, and Ambition by Osho. Anything Osho writes, I love. So go ahead and check out my video on books for spiritual development if you're looking for some good book recommendations. But my sacred space does always have books because books are special to me. They take me to other worlds. They expand my mind and ideas that go on in my brain. I also had a pillow in my sacred space. And that's because it's soft, it's comfy, it makes me feel happy. I can cuddle it. Make your sacred space a little soft. Soften it up for yourself. Make it sweet to you, comforting for you, peaceful. Fill it with the things that you love, that feel good to you, and you'll feel good every time you just look at it. Whether it just be a shelf above your bed or a little corner in the bathroom, you know, having a space that feels good to you and looks good to you will open up your heart and it'll expand your mind. I'm about to get to it. I'm about to get to the mind expansion. Give me one more second. I added lights because lights to me are cool as hell. Every time I see lights in like a restaurant or a room, it just adds their own little warm, inviting glow. So I got these lights for me, and my best friend has some of her own as well. So again, these things are connected to the people in my life, the feelings that make me feel good, the energy, the art, the beauty, the entire energy of this space just feels amazing to me. And that's why I wanted to share Sacred Space to you. We back on the mind expansion now. Because not only can you make a sacred space in your physical life, in your physical realm, in your home, you can also start to create that idea within your entire life. And what I mean is expand sacred space from just a physical place, but what about mentally? How can you create a sacred space in your mind? And that means monitoring the things that you take into your mind, what you're watching, what media feeds you're on. Are you gossiping? What you're saying? What are you saying to yourself in the mirror, or when you make mistakes, or when somebody makes you mad? Take that mind and make it a sacred space and start to clear it out and clear out some of the junk that's going into it. And it'll start to feel good just to be you, to live within you. And what happens when you make your mind a sacred space for you, it translates into your aura, and now everything about you becomes inviting, it becomes welcoming, it becomes a safe space. So when you create a safe space for yourself in your home, then you take that safe space and make it within your mind. You start to feel more comfortable just being who you are and allowing your best self to come out into the world, to speak to people, to share, and allowing your heart and your truth to express because they feel safe within you. And then it expands to everyone that comes into your world and into your life and into your aura. That sacred space starts to make a ripple effect, and now people feel safe with you. They feel comfortable speaking their minds and being themselves with you because they know that they won't get judged, they won't be abused, they won't be harmed. Instead, they will be loved in the same way that you have loved on yourself, in the same way that you have loved on your physical space at home. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was like just a concept I thought of, and I was like, I'm gonna share that. And I did not know how to share this for like months and months, and then one day it just came to me, and I decided to make a space that was really special for you guys on camera. I love you. Thank you for checking it out. Leave me a comment, subscribe. Do you have an altar or a sacred space? What's there in yours? Let me know, and I'll be talking to you soon.